Hey everyone, this is LOL Freddy again with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to mine UltraNote, XUN, XUN, using the graphical user interface wallet, the GUI wallet that you normally get when you download the wallet from ultranote.org. That's the easiest way to basically get you mining the coin, the UltraNote, while you establish which miner you want to use your GPU, your graphics processing unit, or your video card. So this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to basically set up your UltraNote wallet and how to mine directly from UltraNote's wallet. So let's get started. We'll open up Chrome. And from here, we'll go ahead and go to ultranote.org, just like that. From here, if you're using Windows, you download the Windows GUI wallet. Depends on which operating system you have. If you have a 64-bit operating system, you download the 64-bit. If you have a 32-bit, you download the 32-bit. For most computers now in 2017, you're gonna be using the 64-bit wallet. So you would click that to download it. I believe more towards the bottom of the page, if you have a different operating system, you can download the Mac wallet and also the Linux. Here it is. Yeah, so it's a little bit lower. So actually, it's right below this, below the Windows wallet. These are the links to download the Linux GUI wallet or the Mac GUI wallet. So if you have any of those two operating systems, you get them from down here. If you're like a lot of us, you can use Windows up here. All right. So if you click this, it's going to automatically download for you. It's going to be in a zip file. So wait for it to finish, and then you can open it. Once you open it, you go ahead and take the actual file, the ultranote/win/GUI/64-bit/1.0.1, and you drag it over or save it to your desktop, save it to whatever directory you want to save it. Just make sure you know where it is. You can save it to your documents. You can save it to anywhere you want. For this the demonstration, I'll show you the one that I have, which is in my desktop. So this is the same file that I have on my desktop. So I won't drag it because I already have it there. And I happen to rename it with LOL Freddy and the letters XUN. So I'll show you. Once you download that, you put it on your desktop for now, and then you open it. So like I said, this is mine right here. All right. And then you're gonna basically have the file, the wallet with all the files that you need, the DLLs and everything. And to open the graphical user interface wallet, you open the UltraNote wallet right here. Now, since I already have mine, I encrypted it. It's gonna ask me for a password, I believe. Yeah. So I'll get to that in just a moment. So when you open your wallet, it's going to be fresh. All of this is going to be basically, you're not going to see any recent transactions, everything balance, unconfirmed total, and deposits. Everything's going to be at zero balance, zero XUN or XUN. So that's normal. It's a brand new fresh wallet, okay? So the first thing that I want you guys to do, the very first thing, just to keep it safe and keep it secure, is to go to your settings and encrypt the wallet. Just encrypt it. You know, it's just good to encrypt it just for the hell of it. You know, you got to make sure you have it, encrypt it. It's just better to be more secure with your wallet than anything else. But it doesn't really matter because you can always restore your wallet from your private key. But it's always good practice to encrypt your wallet. You don't want people just to be able to access your system and transfer some money away from you, some cryptocurrency. You don't want that. So what you do is you would click encrypt wallet, and it's going to come up with a little prompt window. And from that window, you type your password twice, and that's how you encrypt the wallet. And the wallet being this right here, the actual what you see in the graphical user interface, all the transactions and everything, that's your wallet. Anyways, so when you do that, just make sure you encrypt it. And the next step that I really cannot emphasize enough is to go to your receive tab, and on your address key, this is what you would use to receive money or send money out. But if you want to recover your wallet and you want to save it somewhere safe, you click show private key. Obviously, I'm not going to click it because it's going to show you my private key and you guys can steal my funds. But you basically click show private key and you copy the entire stream of text, the entire stream, the XUN, that big wallet, that encrypt, that actual your address. You copy that. And I want you guys to save it. Either print it out and keep it in a safe somewhere, put it in a text document and print it. You can save it on a cloud storage. Just make sure that everything is with strong passwords. You can save it on a flash drive. You can hide it. I just want you guys to click on show private key and save that, because if you were to lose access to your wallet, you can always just re-download the wallet and restore. You can import private key, and from there it will let you copy and paste your private key all the way in. So you click import private key, and from here you just hit Control V after you copy it, or right click paste, and you paste it on there and you click OK, and that's how you would restore your wallet if you were to lose it. If you were to lose this file. Sorry, the birds are going crazy. So that's how you would do that. So always encrypt your wallet and make sure to save your wallet address. I cannot emphasize that enough. I've spent like 3 minutes talking about that. Sorry. Anyways, once you do that, you're pretty much ready to go in terms of mining. So once you have it encrypted and once you have it saved and stashed somewhere, you can access it. If you were to lose this file on your computer, then you're good to go. I'll go over the tabs real quick. So overview just gives you an example. It gives you the your balance for your actual amount of ZUN that you have. Unconfirmed, it shows the stuff that's going to be coming in. The money is coming in. It hasn't really confirmed yet, but it's in the process. It's in the pipe, and the pipe works. Your total is obviously the total amount you have. Deposits, it's basically if you were to deposit ZUN to gain interest over time, it would show here. You would have locked balances where you can't take it out, and unlocked balances where you can transfer them back to your wallet. Oh my goodness, these birds. All right, so that's basically here on your overview, and your recent transactions. Recent transactions would show where the money is coming from, what address, and how much, or the currency. I keep saying monies, but currency. Okay, the cryptocurrency. Deposits here, you get to basically establish the amount of ZUN or XUN UltraNote that you want to deposit, and the time is measured in blocks. And you can basically modify your blocks to basically increase or decrease the amount of time you want to keep it in there. The minimum you can do is 22,000 blocks, which equals about 1 month. But you can go all the way up to like 99,000 blocks, I think. Maybe 99, like that. Yep, and that equals about 4 months, and you're getting interest rate at 1.14%. So that's what you would get after those 4 months, roughly around that, 1.14%. And obviously you can do this. Let's say you mine 1,000 ZUN or UltraNote, you're not going to use it. You can just deposit it and basically put it in there for X amount of months and gain some interest off of that. So your investment keeps growing. And obviously there's going to be a deposit fee, but right now it's a 0.001 deposit fee. So that's essentially nothing at this time because the currency just came out. The cryptocurrency UltraNote just came out, and it's super easy to mine. I cannot even emphasize that enough. It's super easy to mine. Okay, these birds are driving me crazy. Give me 1 second. Hey, stop. All right. So I definitely recommend mining this coin because it's super easy at the moment. All right. So this is how this deposit. Oh my goodness, they're happy birds. This is how you get the deposits to work, okay? Next tab would be the send tab, and you can basically, oh my goodness. All right, I need to move the birds away. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. The birdies are getting way too crazy. So let's go back to deposits. So here on deposits, you basically specify how much you want to deposit, the amount, and then your time is measured in blocks, and you type the amount of blocks you want to wait, and that's usually, it tells you here around how much time that would be. The minimum blocks you can enter is 22,000, which equals to 1 month. And obviously as you adjust the number of blocks in time, or time in blocks, you get to see how your interest rate increases. I believe the maximum is this right here, and it's 1.14% over 4 months. All right. So for the next one is send. This is how you would send currency or UltraNote to other people. You would copy and paste their wallet, their address, and then from here you can label whatever you want. To add it, enter a label for this address to add it to your address book. So if you want, you can say, oh, this is my friend Tommy. You type in Tommy, whatever name you want, username, and you can keep it in your address book. The amount, pretty self-explanatory. You specify how much you want to deposit, or I'm sorry, how much you want to to send to this address you're going to be sending it to. And a crypto comment, it's basically a comment that's encrypted, and you can send it out so only the person receiving the XUN, the UltraNote, can read it. Okay. Then you have a fee. Obviously, it's 0.001 XUN UltraNote fee to send money out, which is nothing at this moment. It's a really small amount. And then payment ID. This is only used if you're doing an exchange. Exchanges require payment ID, so this is where you would type in your payment ID if you need to. It's just another layer of authentication for those exchanges. To receive, this is basically what the address you would give them to receive. Is your public address. And if you ever want to recover your wallet, you use your private key, which I'm not going to show you. I already said what you need to do to have access to that. Transactions, here it shows a history of your transactions. As you can see, I've been mining for a bit, and every once in a while I'll be getting 10 XUN. Except for here, I got 20 for some reason. Pretty interesting. But yeah, maybe a little bonus or something. But as it comes in, you could check your transactions at what time they came in. And they always come in intervals of minimum 10, sometimes higher than that. Messages is where you would go to read your messages if you were to get messages from other people, other users. Obviously, everything here is encrypted, so nobody else has access to it. Only your eyes. Messages, that's how you send message to people's wallets. There's a fee if you want to encrypt the message or send it. So obviously it's encrypted, but there's a fee to send it out. So this is like for high priority messages, you would do that. You can select the anonymity, that's a hard word to say, level. Higher it is, the more encrypted it is. Default is 2 though. So you can do more research on that if you need, if that's an important aspect for you. And then address book, this is where you save your address books, your contacts. And now the most important part, which I should have just started to do this in the beginning of the video, was the mining aspect. This is the mining aspect of the UltraNote wallet. It's super easy. It's already defaulted to the correct pool, which is alpha.ultranote.org, port quad 5. So again, that's alpha.ultranote.org, port 5555, quad 5. And it's already there. When you download the wallet, it's already there. And then you get to specify how many of your CPU cores you want to use to do the mining. So if you have a quad core, you can choose to use 4 cores, or if you want to just leave one of the cores around so you can use it for the computer. If you're doing any browsing or something while it's mining, I recommend leaving at least 1 core open, but it's up to you. You can experiment and see how many hashes you get. So for an example of this video, I have an i7 7700K overclocked to 4.20 gigahertz. And if I use all 4 CPU cores and start mining, my hash rate per second, it's about 140. It really depends. I'm using OBS Studio right now, so it's taking a little bit of my processor to run that program. But it's usually around 140. It spikes to 170 sometimes. So I'll pause the mining. It just really depends. And that's pretty much it. That's how you mine the currency. Now, if you want to see the progress of how you're doing with your mining, it's super simple. You basically open up your Chrome, Internet Explorer, Firefox, whatever, and you go to pool.ultranote.org and press enter. From here, you can see different statistics for the actual pool. So, the combined network hash rate right now is 341.1 kilo hashes per second. So that's pretty good right now because we just started this cryptocurrency. It's only like a month old. It's been out. It tells you the last time the block was found. It tells you the difficulty, the blockchain height, the last reward, how much it was for that block. It's 150. It gets distributed. The pool hash rate. Actually, scratch that. That was for the network. For the pool hash rate, it's down here. This is the combined pool of all these members. So we have 123 members connected. This is what our pool, being this specific pool, is pumping out at 109.35 kilo hashes per second. So this is the total network. This is the actual pool that you're looking at. So I do apologize for that. It shows you the last time a block was found, which is 3 minutes ago. We have 123 connected miners, and the total pool fee is 1%. So whenever you start mining, you start gaining the UltraNote cryptocurrency, they take 1% as a fee for being in the pool, which right now doesn't amount to very much because it's super easy to mine this cryptocurrency. And then it tells you block found every 6 minutes. It's an estimation. Here it tells you the difficulty, the hash rate. It's been pretty steady. And the workers, as you can see, it's been pretty steady as well. And now if you want to estimate your mining profits, as before, I don't know, we can put 140 and make sure you change it to hashes. It's about 43.29 UltraNote per day. Obviously, that's going to change depending on whatever CPU you guys have, how many computers you have mining, etc., etc. And also if you're mining with your graphics card, which I'll do a video later on for that, how to configure as CC miners, what I use for my NVIDIA GTX 1080. I can show you how to configure that. But for now, this is just for very simple using the GUI wallet that's included with the download of UltraNote. So here you can estimate how many what your mining profits are going to be. Just make sure you specify the right units because you don't want to do kilohertz because look at that big difference. Same thing with mega hashes. Sorry, you know, make sure if you're down or if you're working at 140 hashes per second, you make sure you select that so you can see how much you make, an estimate. And then here, this is where you would basically check your own personal stats. Statistics. You would take your public key. Remember, the public key is this one. Receive this one, this address. Never do the show private key. That's your that's for your eyes only, okay? Use the address here. You go ahead and copy and paste this, and you put it on there, and you look it up. And then this is where you get your personal statistics. So here for me, I got a pending balance of 3.546292 UltraNote. Total paid so far, I made 500. Last share submitted was 28 minutes ago. I stopped mining, obviously. My hash rate is at 0 because I stopped mining to make this video. This is my main machine that I use for this at the moment. And my total hashes submitted, this is how much I've submitted over the course of, I believe it's only been like 2 days or a day and a half, 2 days. And you can see my hash rate. It spikes sometimes, but it dips down. If I use my computer for whatever reason, it's going to dip down. If I leave it alone and just leave it at the desktop with nothing open, it spikes up. And then your payments, this shows you how frequent your payments have been and the amount. So it's been pretty steady, but then it spikes up occasionally. You see that? See those 20s? 20, 20, 20, and then you have your 10s. Okay. And then here on the very bottom, payments, you get to see all the different transactions that came in and how much it was. See 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 20, 20, and you get to see all that, and you can keep loading and loading and loading to see all your transactions. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. This is the easiest way to download UltraNote at this very moment using your CPU, your central processing unit, your computer processor. And it's basically just using the graphical user interface wallet that's been provided by the actual program, by the developers. You download it, you make sure you save your private key, you make sure to back it up somewhere, so if you ever need to restore it, you can, and you encrypt your wallet just in case, so nobody can just get in there and transfer money out, and then you click mine, you click the mining tab, and you start mining. Just make sure you're connected to the right pool and make sure you're using the right amount of CPU cores that you want to use for the specific instance. It goes all the way up to 8, but since my computer has a quad core, I use the quad core, the number 4. And that's pretty much it for the super simple get into it tutorial on how to get UltraNote. Obviously, I'm going to make another video that's going to be more complicated, and it's going to show you how to use your graphics card to actually mine your cryptocurrency, the UltraNote, and you can definitely pump some better numbers using graphics cards, as you guys know. So that's for a later date. I'll show how to configure CC Miner for those of you who are using NVIDIA cards. At the moment, I don't have an AMD card, so I can't show you how to configure that in Claymore. But with CC Miner, I can try to do the NVIDIA settings for your graphics card to basically mine UltraNote. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry if it was really long and drawn out. I just wanted to go into detail how the wallet works and all the different aspects of the wallet. Being that this coin just came out about a month ago, this cryptocurrency, I definitely recommend jumping in it and just, you know, making as much of it as you can And you never know, you can just store it in a USB drive and just forget about it. And maybe a couple of years from now, it's going to be worth something, you know? Since it's so easy to mine, I definitely recommend it because you can get in there, get your UltraNote and just save it. And you never know. What if it jumps to like $1 per share or $10 per UltraNote or even better, you know? That's money in the bank that you can definitely use to your advantage later on down the line. So it's just something to get into it. And also you support the community by actually mining and being a part of the community. There's a support section and there's actually a forum that people are super friendly. And they also have a Discord channel. So if you ever get lost or you get stuck or you accidentally lose your wallet and you need advice how to recover it from a private key, if you don't know how to do that, you can always go in there and ask for help and they'll more than gladly help you with that. If you have any questions how to set up your graphics card for mining, they can help you as well. So that's how I got help for me, because I was a little bit confused and I didn't know exactly what to configure to get this GPU mining, and they helped me out with a really good config file. But that's for later. I'll show you guys how to do that. And yeah, that's it. So I'll cut this video. It's getting a little too long. If you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to leave comments on the video. If you liked the video, thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, you know what to do. And as always, I want you guys to have fun, read about cryptocurrency, and learn as much as you can, because you can't go to school for this. You have to basically self-educate yourself. You have to look up videos online. You have to look up tutorials and read about it on the forums. So it just takes a little bit of time to familiarize yourself with how this works. But once you have that knowledge, nobody else can take it away, and you can choose to share it or just be greedy and keep it to yourself. I like to share it, so that's what I'm doing right now. Alright guys, as always, I want you guys to stay cool, be awesome, and if you have any questions again, feel free to subscribe. I'm sorry. If you have any questions again, feel free to comment, and again, you're free to subscribe if you like. I make other videos. I don't just make videos about cryptocurrency mining. I also play video games, I stream, I do tutorials how to fix different things on the computer, and random experiments and random little life hacks. So if you are interested in that stuff, definitely feel free to check out my channel. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I appreciate you guys investing your time into watching my video. Alright guys, go out there, make some UltraNote and be part of the community, okay? Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye. Happy holidays.